you had something different, something like, wait, where'd you get them trainers from? Unless you had a pair of high tech or
High-tech wind-ups.
yeah, high tech or some mad make shoes. Yeah. Welcome to the Thick as Thieves Podcast, episode 1. This is a brand new one, 2026. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
We haven't done a podcast for a long time, so yeah, we're back and we're going to plan on doing more of these. But yeah, our last ones, when did we do our last one?
Oh, a long time. We really should have looked it up, I guess, the date, but it's a good few years now.
I would say
Yeah.
probably 23, 22. What do you think?
Yeah, before COVID, maybe even further.
Most definitely for the COVID.
So welcome to all our new listeners and watchers. We thought to have the audio as well as the visual, because I know people like a bit of both, like myself, or just one or the other if you're just working and listening to the audio. We have done previous videos, like we said in the past, and we decided to make a comeback this year with our podcast. And welcome to our old listeners as well. Yeah, we're gonna.
I just want to say, sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
For anyone that doesn't actually know who we are Thick as Thieves Streetwear. We are a independent streetwear brand here in the heart of Lurgan or Northern Ireland, if you want to say that. And we make all our own clothing. I mean, you can always check us out on our Instagram page at Thick as Thieves Streetwear, or go on our website at www.thickasthieves.streetwear.com. I'll put the links below. You can check us out on all our social media platforms and such. But yeah, so Happy New Year, everyone.
Yep.
And we hope everyone had a good Christmas, because I know we did. You know, it was a nice one, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was a nice chilled out Christmas. Nice to have a rest. We had a lot of work building up towards Christmas.
Vibe was good to us.
Yeah.
It was a good year. Like, we started this brand. I mean, like, it's so strange. I was looking back at some of the old videos that we used to do.
Yeah.
Um,
So did I.
They're actually really funny. There's ones like the chili challenge. There was one where we were.
I think that's my favorite.
I like the chili challenge, but
Yeah.
there was the other one. Was it the bush tucker trial? That was horrible.
I
man.
think that was the same video.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was horrible. Like,
it was funny
we
though.
were eating like dried worms and crickets. I don't want to do that again. So
Let's put a link in the description for people that haven't seen
yeah,
it
if you haven't
before.
seen that,
It's
we'll
worth a watch.
put it down. We literally started this podcast just like normally everything that we do, we just jump into it without a fucking clue, and we just have a lot of fun. So, like, you know, if you want to check out some of the old videos and let us know what you think, please do. I mean, they're quite funny, to be fair. So, but
The other thing we want to talk about today, especially like Gary said, for some of the people who mightn't heard of us before, we are Thick as Thieves. It's just me and Gary. We're the Thick as Thieves crew. We are a streetwear brand, and we also do graffiti supplies. This is our shop. As Gary said, we're based in Lurgan, and we are also based online on our website. We'll also put a link for the website in the description. Would be good. We design and produce all our own streetwear in-house. No middlemen.
we've cut them out, haven't we, over
Yes.
the years? Like,
Best way to do it.
sometimes if you want something done, just better do it yourself. Like, you know.
We wanted to talk about our roots, where Thick as Thieves started and where it came from, who we are, what we do.
Yeah, that's actually a really good one, you know?
Yeah.
And it goes way back. I mean, we both started this brand, but originally I kind of like co-founded it. It was part of my college project. I went to the SRC here, decided to go to college. That was sort of my end project, was a streetwear brand, which was Thick as Thieves. So we just sort of met in college as well.
I was studying graphic design and doing like visual communication.
Well, like we both come from different backgrounds, like your illustration and
Illustration, graphic design, sort of like paper and pen, and then eventually iPad. Then Gary got me into painting, which I now love as well, and spray painting. So a wee bit of everything, really. You're the same.
yeah, but my background mainly comes just out of the artist. Like, so a lot of my background is like just painting walls, spraying chains, and yes, like, you know, that's sort of how it all came about, really. I mean, it was all part of the whole culture that shaped our brand. It was like his hip hop culture, like obviously the graffiti scene from the 90s and onwards, and even now is still it's the heart of our brand, I would say. You know, like, it's everything we do.
We like to be different. Like we We intentionally create our own designs and put them on the clothes to be unique and different because there is such a vast, wide world of streetwear out there. And we do like to stand out from the crowd and do something that's different. Like even our own fashion individually, like we both like to be different.
Yeah, yeah.
Fashion more these days, especially with the younger crowds, is going more that everybody wants to be the same, which at a younger age, like at no age, I didn't ever wanted to be the same as anyone else with my fashion. I always wanted to be different.
Yeah, I remember back in the days now. I mean, I'm talking like in the 90s, yeah? Like I'm an 80s kid. And now I'll say like I'm gonna bring up the 90s because like everyone just wanted to do their own thing. The more unique you could be, the better it was, like, you know. But now, like I think, man, I see a lot of kids, yeah, right?
I know what you're gonna say.
And then they're all wearing like, especially around here, you just see everyone wearing like the Nike
The same stuff all the time.
just same things. They all wear like black tracksuits.
It's cool. It's cool what they wear, but it's the fact that they all like travel in groups. They all look like clones. Even the same haircut sometimes. They all
Yeah,
just
that's
look
true.
like duplicates.
You know, we were somewhere recently, and I remember saying it could even have been in Belfast or somewhere, and there was this group of lads, right, and seriously, they could have all been like related. Do you know what I mean? Even my daughter's like, "Yeah, they're all wearing the same things. They've all got the same haircuts, same shoes." Like when I was a kid, that wasn't a thing. Yeah, if you had something different, someone would be like, "Wait, where'd you get them trainers from?" Unless you had a pair of high tech, or
High
nah,
tech wind ups.
yeah, high tech, or some mad make shoes. Yeah,
Or what was it, Reebok pump?
Reebok pumps were. Wait, Reebok pumps were
You
good,
would
man.
stand out from the crowd.
Oi, that does anyone remember them Reebok pumps? You know, where you had a basketball on the tongue of the shoe, you used to pump it and like put air around the ankle.
Oh my god.
Oi,
To
but you
make
know
you
what? I
jump
don't.
higher?
Wait, they were good. Like I remember having a pair of I tell you another pair of shoes I loved. It was like Patrick Ewing.
I never heard of those.
They was a basketball player, like, and they
Okay.
used to come. It had like a little round basketball key ring on it,
Okay.
and you just used to leave it on the shoe.
I
You
would
know?
be sold by the keyring, to be
Yeah,
fair.
but they were nice as well. Patrick Ewing. Yeah,
Every,
man. But like we're saying, man, that it's we started the brand and we wanted to be like different. You know what I mean? So like everything we do, we don't produce our clothing in like big batches. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean? Everything
we don't like mass produce. We don't just stamp our logo and everything in the same place, same size, same everything, just different color t-shirt. Like we do change it up. We're constantly developing our designs and coming up with new designs, keeping it fresh, doing limited runs. Because a lot of our customers like things that no one else has. We do one-offs as well, really randomly. Like over here, you can't see it off on the camera. Like a one-off, like military style shirt with some screen print and transfer. It's
I do know,
lovely.
and I like that. Yeah, you know, if it was my size, I'd be wearing it now. But unfortunately, it's not my size. It is a small for anyone that wants to know.
Yeah,
Right?
so like with our shop, we get someone that'll come in that'll love that and be like, "Oh, I'm small," and then they'll go for it, you know. So and no one else will ever have that. We only have ever made one intentionally, like a collector's item. We do, and then we also do like limited runs, maybe like 10 t-shirts from the same design, then not do it again. Or we might bring things back by popular demand, like the 420 hoodie, the Kush hoodie.
Yo, the Kush hoodie. Like, there's a story behind
Yeah,
it. Yeah, like we've had so many requests for this one hoodie um to be brought back. We haven't done it yet because it wasn't really made in a way where we were gonna re-release it. But I think we might have to. The amount of people that have written into us say, "Wait, I want that Kush hoodie 420 or whatever." Like, you know,
yeah. We didn't expect the feedback like to be so full on with it.
I mean,
Kush hoodie.
there's a video I think on our TikTok or Instagram of us actually making them. And like what it was, yeah, we got these really like off-key green hoodies.
Yeah,
They were like alien green or
literally like that.
that. And we were like, what are we gonna do with these? And they were sitting in our store for ages. And one of the things we thought about was, all right, let's see if we can dye them and make them look a bit more
Interesting.
interesting. Yeah, so we did. We went out, we got some dye, we had a lot of fun with it. We were like standing on the fire escape, wrapping them up, throwing them like basketball into the crates.
Yeah.
We were going crazy outside with them. It was just good fun. Like we like to have fun with what we do.
We put it on our TikTok. All our social media will be linked in the description below, like Gary said. So if you look up our TikTok, is like summer last year.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's like some funny videos of us just like slam dunking like the hoodies into the dye.
And you know, we once we dyed them, it was weird because we undone them. You know, when you tie up like a tie dye, yeah, we thought, all right, we left them for days, and then we undone them. And when we actually undone them, I was like, wait, this actually looks like bud. You know, looks like wheat
Yeah.
buds. Like, you know, if you've ever seen like wheat buds, like you
Yeah.
know what I'm on about, yeah. And if you actually look at our Kush hoodie, I'll see if I can post a picture of it so you can see.
We could add a
Yeah,
video
I'll
or a
add a
picture
picture.
in here, yeah.
And yeah, it actually does look like that. So then what we did was we made our logo where it looked like basically clouds of smoke. Yeah, right. And
We did the Clyde font,
yeah,
our own Clyde font.
so it said thieves, and then we had like a joint on this arm and a clipper on this arm.
You just were like it. I like it.
Right. So we had that. So we had a joint on this one, clip on that one. And lots of people had them. I mean, I know, shout out to Skinny Man, he was representing that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
Shakespeare was representing that one as well. You
And
like
then
that one.
they
There
got
was a lot of
snapped up.
people.
There's none left.
I remember we made it. It was just fun. I was like, you know what? If they don't sell, it doesn't matter. Like, but they flew out the door, man. Everyone was on them, and it was just
But that's a good example of what we make is so like creative, and
yeah,
we
it's unique.
we
Like,
enjoy being creative with our process and making something that's unique. We appreciate all the guys that collabo with us and promote our stuff as well. Thank you. Thank you for repping Thick as Thieves. We also had a collabo in 2025. If you want to show them, Gary, thank you, Nathan Bowen and crew.
yes, Nathan Bowen, man.
Yeah.
Do you know? I actually really enjoyed this one. I'll show you.
That was one of our highlights of 25, working with those guys.
Anyone that knows Nathan Bowen will recognize this character. They're all over London.
It's one of his demons, isn't it?
Yeah. And we did a collab. You see our crown here and that. And then we put our character with his one on the back.
So we did a limited run.
It was only 50.
50 t-shirts, yeah.
He took 25 and we had 25. And the idea of it was that it was something, it was something very limited. We didn't want to mass produce things. We're not trying to be any sort of fast fashion mass produced brand.
Our brand is more exclusive, that if you get a limited run, it could be the one run and we don't do it ever again.
But
So
the nice thing about that, you see, we're artists. Nathan Bowen is an artist, and basically that's not just a piece of clothing; it's a piece of art. You're getting so it's
wearable art collaboration.
so like, limited edition run T-shirt. Yeah, if you manage to get one, if you actually manage to bag one, I mean, they sold out really fast. I think we've only got like
we have 6 left. 6. I just counted. Yeah, 6 left. So if you go on our website, you will find the Nathan Bowen collabo on our homepage.
They are, and at the moment they're in our January sales. So like, if you do want to get one, grab one now on our website.
I didn't know that, so you'll get it cheaper than everybody else has.
So if you want to grab one, grab it soon as well. Man.
Speaking of sales, January sale, we are doing 30% off.
30%
off all streetwear.
Yeah. We've got and selected graph supplies. It was only the spray paint that we don't have the discounts on, but everything else is discounted.
Our spray paint's cheap anyway.
And what else? We've got even original artwork online. We sell that. There's discounts on that as well.
Yep.
So check out our website. But yeah, back to the brand. Like, so basically the roots of it came from my upbringing. Yeah, like I'd say graffiti culture, 90s hip hop and all that stuff.
It reflects your roots as well as mine. Yeah,
like I mean, do you know what? My girl's got me something for Christmas that I really love. Yeah, now I'll talk about on here. It was a suburban based records. Yeah, now I used to DJ when I was a teenager into my 20s. I still DJ now a bit, but
and now Izzy DJs.
Yeah, now my daughter does. But like the nice thing about it was they bought me a suburban based records T-shirt, and it just had that really old school sort of design on it. You know, that holding the spray can.
Their logo is so clever.
Like, if you know anything about suburban based records, like the artwork and all the little sketches they used to have on their record labels and covers, I used to love them, man. They were big.
It's an influence, like that we also create our own original artwork and our logo.
As a kid, that inspired me. Yeah. That. I remember used to go record shops and look for drum and bass records. And,
I love the artwork. Yeah.
On the label, like, you know, so
we go to record shops now. If there's ever one, we go straight to it, and we love, like, Gary loves looking through the music, and I like looking at the artwork more than anything. I love
But
the
I
artwork.
do drive my kids mad. I go into a record shop and they're like, no. And they just know I'm there for ages looking, you know.
'Cause
But sometimes they like it. Like,
I just look at all the art while you're looking.
along with that, I remember I was looking at some pictures the other day as well. This is something I was telling you about. There's this picture where I'm lying in bed. I'm like probably about 12, 13 years old. I'm stretched like that. I can see my room, my walls. They're literally covered in rave flies.
Oh
So
yeah, I've seen
I
them.
don't know who else used to do this, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you did. I used to have rave flyers like Rocket Orange, Fantasia, Helter Skelter, all them sort of things.
They look
My whole
class.
room, from the floor to this, even the ceiling, was plastered in rave flyers. It was absolutely
It looks
mental,
so
and I
cool.
love them because of the artwork. I
It's-
don't have any now, and I wish I do. I remember my mum coming to my room one time, and she was like, "I've cleaned your room. I thought you need a good
You're right.
yeah." And I went in there, and it was just bare wall, bare ceiling.
Why do mums do that?
She like bagged up all them flyers.
My mum threw
Threw
away
'em in the
like
bin. I was pissed
But your
off.
mum waits till you go. My mum did this to me with like a hoodie that I refused to take off, which was Mark Echo. Whenever I was like 15, I had a Mark Echo hoodie. Yeah. Brand new. It was mine first. And I loved it so much. I wore it till it was like falling apart. I came home from school and she'd thrown it away. Why do mums do that?
I don't know, you know, they just say, come into a room. I threw that away. You're like, what?
Why did you do that? Like those rave posters are probably worth something.
They probably are, you know.
And they were class. They're really trippy.
I used to have some really, really good ones. Like even ones they look like they've just been like photocopied.
I've seen the photograph of Gary with the rave poster bedroom. That's why I know about what they look like. They look class.
But that, like saying that was like a massive influence to me as well. Like, you know, like that's
Artwork.
the artwork on the rave flies was brilliant. Like,
Yeah.
So, you know, our Thieves, it sort of all stemmed from that. And, you know, it never stops developing.
We're constantly getting inspired by the world around us, like an art that we see and our own art ideas. Like, you know, as an artist, you're always influenced by artwork around you and your environment, but you always want to create something unique and different.
And the, what do you call it? Like, I was talking to you yesterday about something. We were chatting about
The Fred Perry Factory.
Fred Perry, yeah. Right. So you know what? When I was I come from Tottenham originally. I'm from White Hart Lane, and just up the road from me, near the Great Cambridge Road. I was born in North Middlesex Hospital, and just up the road from me was the Fred Perry factory. Right, we were talking about Fred Perry clothing. I don't know what that design is.
It's like called a laurel wreath, and it dates back to ancient Greek times, and it was like a symbol of like achievement and bravery and things like that. So that's why it's on like racing, like motorbike racing and stuff. There's a lot of history to it.
The Fred Perry factory, like, you know, Fred Perry wasn't like a major thing back in the days. It was like, all right, like
it was there.
There, like, you know, and they used to mainly do like polo shirts with that little like laurel wreath thing on it. But anyway, the factory was based in Tottenham. I think that was a main factory. We looked it up, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. And across the road from there was like an under roads that went under the Great Cambridge Road. And all them under roads, I used to go down with my mates. We used to just plaster the under roads. That's where we would do most of our stuff. But
is that where you started out?
Yeah, there, Muswell Hill, Alexandra Palace, just really everywhere. Like White Hart is covered,
wherever
like,
you could get down.
Right. So getting back to the Fred Perry thing, right? The factory closed down. I remember when it closed down.
Yeah.
Right, because it was weird. When it closed down, everyone was wearing Fred Perry all of a sudden. Right? And
what a coincidence.
I mean, I was walking by our leg and some bloke come up to me, he had a black bag. He went, "Oh, do you want to
black bag and all?"
Yeah, Fred Perry t-shirts. I saw you so mate. I was like, "Nah, mate, I'm all right." Like, and then you see everyone wearing jumpers, like bottoms. And I figured it out. Like, a few of my mates said to me, "Wait, everyone's been like ransacking the Fred Perry factory,
climbing the fence."
Closed down. There were like people walking out with like boxes of clothing. And, yeah, it was actually pretty fun. But it's crazy to think like they're still going now, like, and the prices of them are up. And the factory is in Tottenham. Like,
that's like, cool.
It's crazy how things it's sort of class, I would say, is more of a vintage sort of thing now. But yeah, man.
A lot of the vintage stuff comes back. Like even Champion made a good comeback.
Exactly. Yeah, Champion's been around for ages. And they're good. I love it. We were saying that as well. Like, his clothing seems to be a thing these days. Like a lot of the 90s fashion is coming back. Like
fashion does go in cycles. It always things go out and come in again.
I think streetwear these days. One of the trends I'm so happy that's faded out
I know what you're gonna say.
And like, forgive me, yeah, if you like these things, I ain't got nothing against you, yeah. See, for me, skinny jeans. Oh,
A big no-no.
no, I remember seeing guys. I was thinking, how the hell are they walking? How are they bending their knees? Their jeans look so flipping tight. It's like they're wearing a pair of leggings. It was nah, man. Like, come on. Like skinny jeans. All right, if you want to rock skinny jeans, fair enough. For me, no. I think that I'm so glad that sort of died out.
It's kind of come in now with the wide legs and stuff again.
Yeah, man.
Thankfully,
I'm pleased that sort of the '90s sort of hip hop fashion style is come back in. You know, everyone's wearing like oversized, and I love it. I
Yeah.
just love that. It's a good time at the moment for that.
So in reflection of our brand, a lot of stuff is like oversized and loose fitting and things like that. Like we get people that come in that could be a size small and they go for like a large. They like to have the oversized option.
Yeah.
Like our brand, we also try things on. Like I try on for women's fit, Gary tries on for men's fit, and our clothes are unisex. So like even I steal some of your hoodies. Like I prefer some of men's clothes over women's clothes sometimes just for that fit.
Even my daughters have started doing that.
Yeah, men have the best fitting hoodies, but we decided to have our brand as unisex for that reason, so everyone can have that comfort. But yeah, the roots of our brand also is based within our community and bringing people together. We've got to know a lot of people through our brand over the past. We're now in our 8th year of business, and we've met a lot of cool people along the way.
It's like it's so nice. Like we built, like I said, a real community. Like, and thank you to everyone that has supported our brand over the years. I mean, without you, like none of it would have been possible.
Yeah.
Hence the name Thick as Thieves. We're all thick as thieves. You know what I mean? Like, the actual name when I thought about it was I remember going out with my mates. Like we used to go out as a little graph crew, and a lot of people used to go, "Oh, Thick as Thieves," and like and that was sort of like the thing that stuck in my head. Like, so that's sort of where the name come from. It's like everyone under one culture come together, like street culture.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. But like we've come a long way. Like, we had a little unit, right? I don't know if you remember when we opened up our first shop in Lurgan. Like, Lurgan's never had a graffiti shop.
Some of our old videos were in the shop.
It's an interesting story because it's actually an old nun's door.
200-year-old building.
Yeah, and we opened a graffiti shop and a streetwear brand in a nun's store. A lot of people were like, "What?" They used to come into our. It was so crazy. You came in right into this little hallway. You had a kitchen. You had the studio that side, and you had the shop on the right. But like people used to come in, and it was just plastered in artwork and then they came into the shop and we were like, whoa, like, they did not expect to see anything like that here, especially in Lurgan, like, and a lot of people were saying to us, like, why'd you open a graffiti shop in Lurgan? Well, why not? Like,
it's close to the center of town as well. You can literally get off the train and come here on foot.
So like you can walk, you can walk from the train.
And there's a bus stop right outside the place, which is class.
Yeah.
And we've got everything you need here. Like it's accessible on foot, by car, by train, whatever, by helicopter if you want. You can land in the garden.
But like we started that, man, and we've been going strong. We planned after 5 years to scale up, like, and that's sort of.
It happened at the 5-year mark.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, we started screen printing on my kitchen table. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
In my house, we had a little studio before I met you.
Some of our podcasts were at the kitchen table as well in the past.
I had a little studio before I met you.
Yeah.
And then I had like a screen printing press that I made from pallets, and
which is amazing.
We gave that away, and then we bought some other equipment and that. But like, it's just been a constant learning curve. So like, as a brand, we've made loads of mistakes as a brand,
but we learn from them,
from our products. I mean, I don't think there's ever a time where we stop learning. So like, even like the materials we were using in the beginning, like, sometimes we were doing like vinyl pressing, and the vinyl we got in the beginning was awful, man.
But do you know what?
It really was.
What clicked in my head was in art college, why they make you experiment is to find out learning through failures.
Yeah. And
then you succeed.
I don't see any of those things as bad.
No, it's not a failure in a sense of like it went wrong, give up. It's a failure of like, right, that's not the way to do it. Let's try another way.
Yeah.
It's a good way of like learning from your mistakes. The experimentation process, like we still do that now, and it takes me back to college. of experimenting with different mediums and seeing what sticks, what doesn't, what works, what doesn't. Like,
yeah, we do that all the time.
even with screen printing, our exposure process, we had to like stopwatch it. We had to stopwatch and perfect it.
In the beginning, when we were doing like screen exposure, right? Helen will tell you it was more of a thing of just like leave me alone, right? Because
I just got the catalog.
you would hear me effing and blinding from the other end of the room because of the setup wasn't right, and I would expose screens thinking they were good, and then they would just wash out, and I'd be like, "Fuck!" Like, I used to go crazy, but everything we learned from it all. Like, now we built all our own setup. We built all our own exposure unit. I mean, we can expose a screen now in 36 seconds.
Yep. So
36 seconds per screen.
I should add, Gary did study screen printing in Central St Martin's College in London.
Central St Martin's College of Art, yeah.
In London. So Gary taught me how to screen print because unfortunately I didn't really get that through college properly. I loved college. There was lots of positives to it, but the screen printing bit was lacking a bit, unfortunately. But it was still some of the best days of my life. Not to be cheesy, I loved college. I loved our college and being left to experiment with things, make my own decision on what I want to study and go into a rabbit hole of things.
I think the best thing about college was that
it's good crack.
Yeah, it was. But like you could go in there and just you get to try a bit of everything. So it's like you're doing ceramics, you're doing textiles, you do. I never forget when I first did textiles, flipping the sewing machine went straight through my hand. And I was like, I'm never doing this again. I had to pass textiles to move on. Like,
so you had to do it again? God.
Right. But who are we? We are Thick as Thieves.
Yeah.
Thick as Thieves Streetwear and Graffiti Crew. And we are a streetwear brand, an independent one. We make all our own clothing for you lovely people out there. So come check us out.
Yeah, our opening times you can find online.
Well, online we're open 24 hours.
Yeah, on our website.
Shop all the time. Yeah, don't worry about that. But
we're open 6 days a week. 6 days a week, like.
Come down to our shop. We're open from 10 a.m. Monday to Friday to about 3 p.m. And if we're ever not here, just ring the doorbell or hit us up on Instagram if you want to check. Because basically we do custom design. So if anyone wants to come down to our shop and you're looking for to start your own streetwear brand, like we've helped out a lot of other brands, we've helped out a lot of other people. We could do workwear. We've done stuff for youth clubs. So we do things from screen printing to embroidery to DTF, that's a direct to film transfer printing. And, we can embroider beanies, hats, hoodies, whatever you want. Come on down or to our shop, check us out, talk to us in person or go online and just send us a message online and we'll help you out best way we can. We get a lot of people coming to us.
Yeah. So we design and produce all our own clothing as a streetwear brand, and we do help other people's, even like Gary said, like organizations and youth clubs and all sorts of people come to us for their own merch or just like totes and things for events or one-off things for like staff t-shirts for a one night thing or we do all sorts of stuff. So we have our website, all our contacts on there. If you want something, just give us a shout.
Email us, send us a message. But we'll help you out. Man.
Yeah. So we are Thick as Thieves. We are the streetwear brand, and we're always developing our brand and trying to just evolve it every.
Yeah. In the beginning, right? We even finding the right garments for your brand.
Oh, the quality.
Yeah, quality
and fit.
Yeah. So like fashion evolves, and you got to evolve
with it.
But at the same time, when you're starting out, I remember we didn't have the budget, like all that stuff. And I'm not afraid to say, we were using Gildan, in the beginning, like just in our very, very early days.
Yeah.
I mean, when we were like screen print on the flipping kitchen.
Yeah.
Going back now. But there's a lot of brands out there that have actually started off using those things, and you got to start somewhere. So we use all kinds of stuff now, but we get in all our blanks and we quality check everything first. We get the cut, the feel of it, the weight of the garment, how it is to be printed on, and there's some garments you can get in screen print and you think that doesn't really work on that sort of fabric, so everything is trial and error.
We do how does it fit, how does it feel, and then wash the shit out of something and tumble dry it. We literally do everything except for set it on fire to see how it sticks. And then if it stands the test, that's going to be one of our things to work on. So we do value quality.
The reason why we tumble dry is because we're in Northern Ireland, yeah. And if you think you're gonna get your clothing dried on the fucking washing line,
Good luck.
yeah, you need a tumble dryer. I don't care what anyone says.
You get about a week in summer for that.
Yeah. So you basically we do tumble dry the shit out some of the stuff just to make sure it it doesn't shrink. The designs hold out,
That it can just stick the test of being worn and used and washed, like daily use. Like we value quality really high. So like, we're not about like fast fashion or cheap quality or, mass production. We are high quality and we care about our customers and what they're getting on the receiving end. Like we wear our own merch as well. Like we obviously rep ourselves as a brand and the fit and feel and quality of a garment is extremely important to us.
So yeah, coming here this morning was interesting because
We got up really early. I got up before anybody had even walked on the snow.
it's snowing like hell outside. Well, it was this morning, and like when you come into our building, there's a bit of a steep hill.
Oh yeah, the car.
The car weren't having it, was it? It was like I was going up and it was going back down, like, and then figured out at the end and got up there. So
Excuse me.
I think getting out of here should be all right. Hopefully it's melted a bit by then, but yeah. So this is the Thick as Thieves podcast. Here's what we do have planned for future episodes. So we're going to be we're going to have guests on. So, if you want to be a guest on the podcast, message us. We'd love to have people from a sort of like hip hop, graffiti background. Or if you're a skater or you want to talk to us, or even if you're just an artist and you want to come on, we'd love to get your views and ask you some questions. It's not going to be an invasive group. We're not going to interrogate you, so don't worry. It's
Just like an informal chat
on your face and like FBI shit.
We've also had people ask about video and music videos in our shop, which again, just message us if you're interested in doing that because that would be so cool.
We will be doing product reviews as well, so like
of all our lovely products.
Yeah, we got like sprays, we got like markers
and streetwear reviews. Yeah.
So, we'll be reviewing those things. We'll be out and about video. We'll be going to events and all kinds of things. There's going to be lots coming on the podcast. I dare say there'll be more where we're doing stupid shit, like chili challenges.
Shit.
Yeah, I won't forget that. And do you know the worst thing about it was, remember them Satan Spawn gummies?
Oh my God, yeah.
They were like these little jelly, they look like gummy bears. Yeah.
They were weirdly nice though.
Yeah, but they were hot, man.
Yeah, but
they were hot, and I left them in the car, and you lot were just eating them, man.
Nah, we got so hungry, we were like, let's just eat these, and then me and Sheila were just like,
this is my little daughter, like, they were just eating like super hot chili gummies just for the sake of it, like.
They tasted like orange flavor, and then they just went to like 100 degrees. They were cruel, those sweets.
I remember we've got that Carolina Reaper fudge, right?
Oh.
It was nice, yeah, but
and then it burnt.
But it burnt so bad. Like you got the sweetness, and then it's just pure fire.
It led you in with the sweetness.
And I had like a couple of chunks of it. I was thinking, oh, this is lovely, and I regretted it. My nose was running. In the end, we didn't know what to do with them, and I remember I bought some it was like really hot chicken wings.
Oh man,
out of Iceland or something.
Oh yeah, like extra hot. Yeah.
And the bloke who was serving me, he went to me, do you like them? I love really hot food. And I had that, I don't know why I had that fudge in the car. It was just in the car. And I went, you like hot stuff? Yeah, the hotter the better. I was like, yeah.
There you go.
And I went, here, mate, try that. Yeah, and I gave it to him. He was like, oh, thanks, but I've never seen him again. So, mate, if you're out there, I hope you're all right.
We hope you've made it to 2026.
Yeah, we made it.
Oh, please excuse us, by the way, if you can hear a wee bit of a rattle or a sniffle. Well, mostly me. I caught the lovely whatever virus is going around before Christmas.
Yeah, everyone's been sick at the moment. Yeah, like
it's funny everyone's got it at the same time, but it's going away. So
everyone's got it. I think everyone, like, if you go on TikTok, yeah,
every second one's like
I've take a post. Was it the adenovirus?
Oh man, I don't even know anymore.
They're coming up.
They're giving it like 15 names. Storm asshole.
Egbert, mate. Yeah, but you could call me a conspiracy too, so whatever you want. But like,
man, I think it's man-made too. Bread as much.
Yeah, well, yeah. All right, we're going into dangerous territory now. Yeah, like you talk about.
But it's like 50-50. Yeah, there's like 50-50 people believe they were being spread, and other people are like, no.
Right. If I look back, yeah. Pictures of me as a kid in the summer, right? There's hardly any lines in the sky. But you look now, and all the planes, right? It's just every single picture. If you go outside, the sky's got lines all over them. Yeah, so like, They're spraying us like bugs. You're getting sick. You're going on TikTok and you're going, yeah, the adenovirus. You're getting vaccinated to the eyeballs.
There are people out there who like conspiracy theories. It's just a fact, to be fair. Like, there's so many people out there that will say no, and then there's so many people that say yes, that's what's happening. How can everyone be sick at the same time? Seriously, like, it's not, it's such a coincidence.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're getting better. You've escaped it, thankfully.
Yes, I've escaped the dreaded flu, luckily. Yeah, like so.
And today is Saturday, the 3rd of January. This is our first day back of the year, and we thought we'd kick it off with our getting back to the podcast.
Yeah. So this is our first podcast of 2026, first of many.
Yeah.
And
I think we've done like an hour, so we're going to call it a wrap, guys, and see you soon.
yeah, and don't forget our shop is open today. Probably won't matter because by the time I upload this, we won't be fucking open.
We'll just say it anyway.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So talk to you soon.
All right, see ya. Bye bye.